Hello, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since I recorded something. I'm going to try to make a quick video. Yesterday was release day for Home Sweet Home, and I just wanted to jump on here. I did hit top release in one of the categories overnight. It's kind of fluctuating. I'm still like in the top 10, but it's like moving up and down a bit. But I did hit number one briefly, and so I just wanted to talk about some of the things. Well, I'm going to talk about 3 things I feel like I did that helped that happen this time. And also then I'm going to talk a little bit about something I want to try next time. So I'm going to go kind of like in reverse order of what I think helped. So the 3 things. Number 3. I did pre-orders and promoted early, and this is actually the first time I did that. Previous books I just published and then talked about it, so I tried to like build up some excitement, post about it ahead of time, let my newsletter subscribers know, and I posted pre-orders. I did not have an overwhelming amount of pre-orders, just transparency, but I do think that like having it out there and having people know that it was coming was helpful. So going backwards, number 2, I set up a couple different promos. Actually, this is going to be like a combined. Number 2 is like the big picture, what I did. It's not a very specific thing. I did some promo sites and emails. I sent an email that day. I also sent like a few emails beforehand, just, telling. I did a group takeover on Facebook. I posted on social medias. I did all of those things. But also, I do think what could have like helped contribute a little bit is that I also was pushing my previous series, and I did some promotions and whatnot for that because I was doing a 99-cent promotion on book 1. So that helped because obviously was not setting this new release at, well, not obviously, I should say not say obviously, because lots of people do their new release at 99 cents, but I did not want to do that. So I was pushing my old series, which I definitely think helped. I also had ARC readers this time, official. In the past, I'd used like friends and whatnot, but I actually signed up for Book Sirens, so I did some ARC readers so I could get some reviews pretty quickly on there. I do think that might have helped a little. Yeah. The number 1 thing that I did that was definitely different than my previous series, and this is especially difficult in the thriller genre, in my opinion. You have to niche down in the categories. So the number 1 thing I did was, part of it is not something I did on purpose. What I did not do on purpose was my book just happened to fall in a niche category, but what I did do on purpose was, of course, finding that category. This is difficult because my previous series, the deepest I could niche down was domestic thriller, which is a huge category, lots of competition. So this time I had LGBTQ thriller because the primary couple in this book were a female couple. It's not romance. It's just that, because it was just categories as that because the couple was in that category. Also, there are some other characters as well. So that definitely, I think, was probably the biggest factor. I mean, of course, if I didn't do any of the other stuff, no one would have bought my book, and so I couldn't have been. But I've been like pretty high up in the ranking, and I feel like it's because there's like much less competition. So I think that helped drastically. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm just going to wrap this up by saying, well, a couple things. 1, the next thing I want to try is like forming an actual street team. I sort of wanted to do it for this book, but I just did not get it together in time to do so. But now I have some ARC readers who really loved my book that I didn't know before. So I definitely think I can ask them to join. But I want to like form like a bigger street team to help me promote my book. So that is what I am hoping to do next book. And speaking of next book, I am well into that next book. I'm hoping to hit 20,000 words today. It's fully outlined. I know pretty much what I have to write for each chapter, and I really had hoped to finish that by February, but I actually lost a couple days because I ended up spending a couple days focusing on expanding and elaborating on that outline to help me, because I was getting a little tripped up on what the twists were going to be, and then I discovered a couple extra twists. I know. But anyway, I feel really good about that book. I've used some of the feedback from Home Sweet Home to hopefully meet readers' expectations better. Every book I write, I'm trying to do something better. So that is that. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.